Hi guys! Today I'm excited to give you my review for Disenchanted, which is now streaming on Disney+. I was able to attend the premiere, and if you haven't checked out footage from that, you can do so over on my Instagram as well as my Twitter. We got to meet all the stars. My daughter was over the moon and most definitely had the time of her life. Now, let's talk about this movie though. Listen, as a massive fan of Enchanted, I loved it ever since it came out in 2007. I think it's a great story. It's got such great music. It's charming. I mean, I immediately fell in love with Giselle, who didn't. Amy Adams is perfect for the role. And now we have Disenchanted, the sequel. It has been years and years and years and years. And does it hold up? Is it a worthy successor? I say yes. I think that Disenchanted is a worthy successor. Is it as good as the original? No, of course not. It is so very hard to make a sequel better than the first film. But it is, like I said, a worthy successor. This movie, for me, was fantastic. Now, I will say I was able to see it on the big screen, okay? I saw it in a theater at the premiere. And unfortunately, not everyone has the option to see it on the big screen. This is a release straight to Disney+, and I think that that does a massive disservice to this film. These musical numbers are so good and so powerful and so big that just seeing them on the big screen is half of the fun. So I think when you kind of put it down to a smaller screen, no matter how big your screen is at home, and you add in the distractions of just being at home and not, having your phone maybe and getting to like look down every once in a while and scroll social media or whatever you're doing on your phone, I think that really kind of takes away from the joy of this movie and the magic of this movie. So I highly recommend turn your phones off, put them aside, and then hit play on Disney+. And I really feel bad that everybody can't see it in theaters because I promise you it is an epic experience in the theater on the big screen. But let's just talk about the film in general, okay? The music, I mean, you've got Alan Menken. I mean, you can't go wrong. The end. He's brilliant. He's phenomenal. And this music is really good. Is it as good as the Enchanted music? Some songs definitely are. Of course, we get a little bit of Happy Working Song, which made me over the moon excited. I teared up even, like, what is wrong with me? I don't know, because I was like, I feel like I'm back watching Enchanted for the first time. I really enjoyed that moment. There's an epic song between Maya Rudolph, who's phenomenal, and the Perfect Edition, and just she is so good in everything she does, between her and Amy Adams, and that is probably my favorite song of the entire film, just because I really truly enjoyed their dynamic. They're fun, and I love a good villain, and it's a bit of a villainous song, so that had me very excited. And then of course Idina Menzel gets to show off those pipes, right? She didn't sing in the first one, and we see her have a couple of chords, a couple of lines along James Marsden in the beginning as they are gifting a Andalasian wishing wand to young Sophia, the daughter of Giselle and Robert. We see a little bit of that, but then she gets a song later, like a power song, a power ballad. I mean, this is what she was born to do. She shows off those pipes and it's amazing. It's incredible. I cried, because of course that's the climax of the movie. It's a wave of emotions. There's a whole lot of stuff going on in that moment. So of course they gave the song to Idina Menzel. Like, why would they not? So that's, have tissues handy when you get to that point. Overall, the story itself, I feel like it was very warranted, right? It's really actually really good. It's interesting. It fits alongside the first one. It's a great continuation. I mean, this is, if you've not seen the trailer or you don't know, it is about Giselle. Like I said, her and Robert, they now have this daughter who's like a year old. Obviously, Morgan it's 10 years in the future, so now she's a teenager and she's doing what teenagers do. And they decide New York City just isn't for them anymore, or maybe Giselle mostly decides that. And they decide to move to where they think they can start their fairy tale life. Okay, they're happily ever after. Well, Giselle realizes maybe Robert's a little unhappy, Morgan's definitely unhappy, maybe she's even a little unhappy, so she takes that wishing wand and she wishes for a fairy tale life. What happens next, again, is revealed in the trailers, and of course it makes perfect sense. Well, what is Giselle now? Oh, you guys, she's a stepmother. And what are stepmothers in pretty much every single fairy tale known to man? Evil, wicked, vain, just all around not good people. So now Giselle starts to become a wicked stepmother, an evil stepmother. And I love seeing this side of her. I think Amy Adams does such a phenomenal job between sweet, innocent, naive Giselle that we all fell in love with in Enchanted, and then bringing out that other side of her, the back and forth and the struggle, the internal struggle you can like see on her face. And she's just such a phenomenal actress, and she's so good. She knows Giselle inside and out, and she perfectly plays her in this sequel. Now Giselle is at the forefront, but Morgan is also at the forefront of this movie, and the actress who plays the teenage Morgan, is phenomenal. Her name's Gabriella. She's amazing. She does a great job. I mean, she holds her own up against people like Idina Menzel, Amy Adams, Maya Rudolph, like James Marsden, like Patrick Dempsey. Like, are you kidding me? Like, she's so good in this. And that's something I love about this, is the ensemble cast is such a great cast. And they all do a wonderful job. Like I said, I mean, even Yvette Nicole Brown comes in. I mean, and Maya Rudolph's got her minions, and they're so fun. And they're basically the stepsisters, right? The evil stepsisters. And that's fun. My biggest issue with this movie, with Disenchanted, is that it is about 2 hours. It's a little long, right? This could have been a 90-minute, really fun thing. Robert's kind of journey is like, it's okay, it's entertaining, it's funny, but like it didn't need to be part of the story, and it actually kind of feels like whenever we see him, we're kind of taken away from the story that I personally wanted to focus on. So that was a little sad, but I mean, listen, there's laugh out loud moments. It's really fun. The musical numbers are incredible, and it's just a complete joy to watch. And it's magical. It's truly magical. And again, you can't touch Enchanted, of course, but this is a worthy successor. It does a good job holding its own, and the two of them together make for a really great story. Pip is hilarious as well, of course, because he's Pip. Oscar comes in, and he's so good. I mean, there's so many people I could continue to talk about and continue to praise. But I mean, overall, this was just phenomenal. It's a great coming together, because even the costumes are just amazing. And then you get this powerful message about family, and holding those ones that you love closest to you, and just kind of, life. Like, teenagers are going to be sarcastic and horrible at times, and moody and emotional, because they're teenagers and you can't take what they say to heart. It's all about the love and the memories that you've made over the years and the bond that you have. And it's just such a beautiful film, and I really truly enjoyed it. I give Disenchanted a 3.5 out of 5, because again, it is a little long. I felt like some parts don't work. Some of the dialogue's a little messy at times. I mean, overall, it's fun. It's good. I really truly wish that you all could see it on the big screen, because I do think that brings so much to this movie. The costumes, I could just go on and on about the costumes. I just keep thinking about them. I got to see them in person at the premiere, and they're just stunning. Everyone looks incredible. I really truly enjoyed this film. And of course, in true Enchanted fashion, Disenchanted has some animated moments as well that really truly work. Like, it's a really fun film, and I hope you guys all check it out on Disney Plus. If by the time you got to this review you've already seen it, let me know what you thought in the comments. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. You guys can follow me over on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also check me out at MamasGeeky.com. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much to all my monetary supporters, my members, and my Patreons. Love you guys.